Welcome to the Gene Series with Dr. Maryam. The room was filled with laughter until an elderly woman picked up the newborn. She looked closely at the baby's face, smiled, and quietly said, "This child has my father's eyes." Everyone laughed. How can a baby look like someone who died over 30 years ago? But as the years passed, the resemblance became impossible to ignore. Was it just coincidence, or can traits really skip a generation? Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gene Series with Dr. Maryam, where we make genetics simple, practical, and relevant to everyday life. Last week, we discovered who determines whether a baby is a boy or a girl. Today, we're answering another question many families ask. Why do some children look more like their grandparents than their own parents? The answer lies in one of the most fascinating things about genetics. I've had families bring babies into my office and say, "Doctor, this child doesn't look like either parent." A few minutes later, someone brings out an old family photograph. Suddenly, everyone goes quiet. The baby's smile, the shape of the nose, the eyes, even the way they laugh matches a grandparent almost perfectly. Moments like these remind us that genetics has a very long memory. Every one of us inherits half of our DNA from our mother and half from our father. But your parents also inherited their DNA from their parents. That means your grandparents' genetic information is still part of your DNA. Not every inherited trait is visible in every generation. Some traits are more likely to be expressed, while others can remain hidden and appear again in children or grandchildren. That's why a child may inherit curly hair from a grandmother, a smile from a grandfather, or facial features that haven't been seen in the family for years. It isn't magic. It's genetics doing what it has always done. Family resemblance is often much bigger than looking like your mum or dad. Every generation carries pieces of the generations before it. That's one of the beautiful things about genetics. It connects families across time. And sometimes, an old family photograph tells a story that DNA has been telling all along. If today's episode made you think about someone in your own family, share it with them. You might even discover who you inherited your smile, your eyes, or your laugh from. I'm Dr. Maryam. Thank you for watching the Gene Series. Next week, we'll answer another fascinating question. Why are some people left-handed? Until then, stay curious, and remember, every family has a genetic story, and understanding it can change lives.